Well, a happy Monday. The Seahawks failed on 2 attempts to gain a yard in overtime, turning the ball over to the Rams to see Matthew Stafford lead L.A. down the field for the game-winning touchdown. Seattle has now lost 4 straight at home after the game yesterday, 26-20 in overtime. Coach Mike Macdonald was left asking fans for patience.
I'd say disappointed with the lack of being able to take advantage of the opportunities we had to win this football game. I will say this, that I want to plead with I just want to first of all say thanks to our fans for showing up, being loud. The place was electric when we started making some plays at the end of the half, end of the fourth quarter, taking it to overtime. You know, they were right there with us the whole way, and just promise you, like we're doing everything in our power and then some to create a nightmare at home, and right now we're not doing it.
Geno Smith threw 3 interceptions to go along with 3 touchdowns. He took the loss on his shoulders, saying he just simply needs to play better.
First of all, I just want to really start out by apologizing to my teammates, really, and to the city, to the organization. They put a lot of trust in me with my decision-making, and, when they put the ball in my hands, when my teammates play the way they played today and, give us a shot to win the game, I got to make sure we do. And, the things I did today, mistakes that I made, they affected us negatively and, really cost us the game today. Me knowing myself, I know how much, this is going to hurt. I'm going to step it up, though. That's how I feel about it. I'm going to step it up.
Seattle has a bye this week to try to figure out how to be more consistent on offense, especially on the offensive line. Arizona, meanwhile, leaped to the top of the NFC West after a 26-6 win over Chicago. The Rams improved to 4-4 to tie San Francisco. Seattle now 4-5 on the season. Washington's defense made 2 goal line stands in the final 5.5 minutes to hold off USC Saturday, 26-21 in college football. The win snapped a 2-game losing streak for the Huskies. Montana State remained undefeated, improving to 9-0 on the season with a 42-28 win over Eastern Washington and Cheney. Central Washington scored what they thought was the game-tying touchdown with 34 seconds left, but the extra point sailed wide right. Angelo State holds on for the 17-16 win. Seattle Kraken were held scoreless for the 2nd straight game Sunday, falling to Boston 2-0. Joey DeCord stopped 31 of 33 shots on goal. Despite the 2nd consecutive shutout loss, he says he likes what he's seeing on the other end of the ice.
Well, yeah, we were down, so we were chasing a lot in the second half. But we got to our game pretty good in the second half, but a couple posts, a couple good saves over there. I don't want to say like the puck's not going in right now because we scored 8 goals a couple of games ago. Right. But yeah, last couple of games hasn't gone our way. We just got to stay positive.
Seattle's next stop on the road trip is Colorado tomorrow night at 6. You can watch that game on Kong TV. The Wenatchee Wild went 1-1 over the weekend in Western Hockey League play. The Everett Silvertips continued a torrid start to the season Friday with a 5-2 victory in the Wolves' Den. Everett is now a league-best 13-2-1 so far this season. Saturday, a different story as the Wild scored 7 goals in a 7-3 victory. Dawson Seitz and Evan Friesen each scored 2, while Miles Cooper had a special night indeed.
ESO guy as Cooper put pressure on it, hit the linesman, came back to Cooper, fed out front, wrist shot, Andreessen save, rebound, they score! It's Miles Cooper! Throw those hats, and the Wolves get it 6-3.
Wenatchee's back home Friday to host Red Deer. That'll be at 7 o'clock. Well, a recap of the weekend of prep football begins in the Big 9 on Friday night. A cold and wet night in East Wenatchee. The Wildcats wrapped up the regular season with a 34-12 win over West Valley at Wildcat Stadium. Grant Olson and Brandon Harley had the call on the NCWLIFE channel, with our play of the game being Austin Zielinski's first of 2 touchdowns. He just simply refused to go down.
Ram territory at the 46-yard line. Shotgun for Zielinski. Handoff right side. Here comes Austin Zielinski. Turns the corner. Gets another first down and then some. And then the fumble after he didn't go down. Is this going to be a touchdown? 46 yards. He never did touch the ground, and that is a touchdown, Eastmont. How about that?
Other Big Nine play, Brady J threw 6 touchdown passes to 4 different receivers, and Moses Lake 57-6 win over Davis. Sunnyside beat Eisenhower 42-7. CWAC played most of their games on Thursday, but on Friday, Quincy fell in its regular season finale to Othello 63-3. Cashmere's defense held Natchez Valley to minus 11 yards of offense in the game. Bulldogs won it 56-0 in SCAC play. Royal took down Wapato 76-0. Connell ran over Waloop 41-zip. Zilla clobbered College Place 54-14. Chelan had its highest offensive output of the season Friday in a 58-28 win over Cascade to cap the CTL schedule. Okanagan ran its record to 9-0 with a 78-8 romp over Lake Roosevelt. Friday, Brewster bettered Manson by a touchdown, 28-21. Liberty Bell topped Tonasket 56-0. 1B football, Moses Lake Christian slipped by Soap Lake Friday 32-22. On Saturday, Easton took down Lake Quinault 68-26. Eddie topped Mabton 58-46. Waterville Mansfield earned a 58-38 win over Oroville. Cashmere's girls soccer team will face Natchez Valley for the District 5-6 1A championship this week. The Bulldogs advanced with a 5-0 win over Count of Benton on Saturday in the semifinals. Rangers topped Waloop 4-0 to reach the title match. Cascade stayed alive with a 7-0 win over Omak. They'll play Royal in a last chance at state game after the Knights eliminated College Place 4-1. Wenatchee concluded a perfect Big Nine season Friday with a 2-1 win over Sunnyside. Ellensburg and Prosser reached the finals of the District 5 2A tournament. The Bulldogs beat East Valley 4-3 while the Mustangs stopped Sela 4-1. Moses Lake concluded the regular season with a 3-0 win over Eastmont. By the way, Wenatchee will host West Valley for the District Girls Soccer Championship Thursday night at 6 o'clock at Lee-Bofto Field of the Apple Bowl. Be sure to tune in for the stream on our Facebook page at 6. You can watch the game on TV coming up Friday at 7 o'clock. Sela will face Ellensburg in the District 5 2A Volleyball Championship. After wins Saturday, the Vikings beat Sela to advance while the Bulldogs blanked Prosser. Ephrata's season came to an end in a loss to Toppenish. Cashmere and Chelan punched their tickets to State 1A tournament and will face off this week for the District 5 1A title game. The Bulldogs beat Zilla 3-zip and Omak 3-0 to advance. Goats swept Natchez Valley before topping Royal 3-1. Central Washington 2B tournament, their league tournament wrapped up Saturday with Okanagan ending Liberty Bell season 3-zip. Manson repeated as district champs with a sweep of Tonasket. That's a lot of sports. Have a good Monday.